Yo, people, welcome back to another episode of Peckham Reds. I'm Nate,
I'm Len.
and yeah, man, it's been a good weekend.
Not good. It's been a great weekend.
Yeah, we see our ops fell, we see our team win.
Us succeed.
We played well as well, considering. What else happened? Obviously, Man City.
That's bugs though, man.
It is, but
That's so
we know this at this point, innit? So you get me. Liverpool are looking kind of serious.
Title contenders.
I hate to say it, the boy Sancho.
See, now this is the thing. People are too quick to look at numbers, bro.
Yeah.
Like even those assists that he was getting is like,
Bro, and I said this from the jump. Those assists, they shouldn't, like, cool, I hear it, innit? Like, he passed the ball and the man scored. But, bro, the striker done all the work.
Yeah.
It's like the Vincent Kompany goal. You see when...
when he slapped it, Leicester.
When he slapped
yeah.
it. Bro, like, a man nudged it to him and he slapped it. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, innit? I don't know, innit?
But anyway, yeah, like he said, great week, good football. Obviously, a great team won and a great team lost. If you know who I'm talking about, then
Do you know what it is?
know who I'm talking about.
Do you know what it is?
Go on.
Like, we'll get into United afterwards, innit? But let's just start with the best of the rest, innit?
New thing. Best of the
best of the rest.
Yeah, best of the rest. Go on.
The people them's golden boy, William Saliba.
Hey.
Do you know what it is? I'm not going to be one of those guys who come and start overly criticising him, innit? Because like the proof's in the pudding.
He's a world-class defender.
He's a world-class defender. He really has been that guy for at least 2 years from what we've seen, innit?
Yeah.
However, there was no need for you to do that, bro. Like, at least, like, do you know what it is? With 11 men, like, cool, our hairs, Bournemouth and that, but you guys will probably still 1-0 ain't gonna kill you, bro.
Yeah.
You guys, even like, we don't even know if he would have scored. My man's a meaty striker, bro. That Evan Nilsson guy, like, he was good last season at Porto, but I don't know what happened now, innit?
Yeah.
There's a possibility that he could have missed. Right, could have made us like there was.
Well, he could have been caught.
He was so far from the goal. You didn't need to do that. Like, I hear it though. Like, you're thinking, if he beats me, he's essentially through on goal. But you have to see the bigger picture sometimes, innit? And then when we pass that, we have to get onto Arsenal fans now, bro. You guys ain't good without Saka. Like, I thought you guys weren't good without Odegaard, but you guys ain't good without... You can't play without Saka. If Odegaard and Saka ain't playing, you guys look how... Bro, the Arsenal that I saw on the weekend was the Arsenal that everyone's complaining about until 2 seasons ago.
So I'm just looking at our cameraman producer,
and
because he's an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, nobody can tell me otherwise. And their fans, bro, the fans piss me off so much. I still want them to win over Man City, innit, if it comes to that. However, I don't know. Come back in 3 months. My mind might change because they're pissing me off now.
Okay, cool. You're getting it.
Do you know what it is? Just we can't win unless we win. We can't win.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Do you know what it is? I hear these man are, their confidence is overinflated. You've been good for 2 years. Cool, 3 in fact, yeah. The first season you kind of took everyone by surprise. Last season everyone was ready for you, and this season you've been good for 2.5 years. We can't even count this season because you've been a bit. You get me? A lot of Arsenal fans have been complaining that it don't look as fluid, it's not as good as it was. But bro, like, what do you want? Do you want to score bare goals and not win nothing? Or do you want to be defensively solid and not win nothing? I guess it's both the same thing. They're not winning nothing anyway. But, like, for them to get to the next level, they thought they need to be more defensively secure.
Compact, yeah.
They've half done that, but now it looks like they got nothing up front. Gabriel Jesus hasn't scored since January, by the way.
That's terrible.
If it was Marcus Rashford or any other United player, if it was Anthony, because arguably he hasn't scored, he doesn't, like, he plays all right, but he hasn't scored, he hasn't assisted, he doesn't really do much. So what's the difference between him and
made
Anthony?
A great point. Yeah, you see, if it was Rashford, they'll be talking about his personal life.
Yeah, bro,
like something's gone wrong.
Yeah, so what's the difference? A man is a striker, you know. He's not even a winger. He's a striker. He's your main striker, if anything.
You bought him
from Man City,
you said you're going to win the league.
Quote me. Arsenal fans said, this is the piece of the puzzle we need to move to the next step. Bro, you're still where you was 2 years ago.
Slipping on the stairs.
He scored 20 goals. He scored 20 goals in 3 seasons, bro.
That's poor.
He's scored 20. Listen, he scored 20 goals in 3 seasons as your number 1 striker. Yeah. Like, behave yourself, man.
That's crazy. That's
like,
7 goals.
If this was Anthony, bro. Even Sterling, bro. Sterling, Mudryk. We have to start putting him in those sort of categories now. He's chilling with Mudryks, the Sterlings. Sterling, what happened to you, bro?
No, I say give him time.
No, I can't lie. Even though what he doesn't directly impact our team, bro, he just can't reach that level no more, you know?
You know, you might be right, but I think give him time.
And we have to respect him and give him his credit, because he's been doing this for a second. Like, but he's just not a top 6 player no more. Like, it's mad. And when Enzo was saying that at Chelsea, was kind of side-eyeing him, thinking, nah, man, you're just like, you don't want the black boy, man. You get me? But bro, since he's been at Arsenal, like, we're seeing it, and Arsenal fans ain't gonna say it straight away. They're gonna try and give him a bit of time, but they're seeing it. They're seeing it. Like, bro, it's not good enough.
Cool, but I kind of hear that, but it's harsh.
United.
I hear what
it
you're
is
saying,
harsh, but
you know
bro,
what? Because he only got 45 or less than on the weekend, right?
Okay, and if you play well, you stay on. Cool, I had a certain circumstances,
Yeah.
like, cool, red cards.
Yeah.
Usually attacker comes off and all of these things. But bro, if we get a red card and Marcus Rashford is playing well, is Ten Hag going to take off Rashford?
I mean, Marcus Rashford played well. They didn't get
Yeah, no,
started in the
listen.
next game minute. So
No, but that's different, innit?
right, fair
That's
enough, fair
that's
enough,
kind of
yeah.
different. That's
Yeah.
rotation more than anything. That's not you're getting dropped because you weren't good enough. That's rotation.
You know, I get your point. No, Sterling isn't as effective as he was in previous seasons, before Chelsea especially. But yeah, let's talk about the United game, because that's what we're here for.
No, man, let's just wrap up this.
Oh,
Arsenal
go,
thing.
guys, go.
Like, Arsenal fans have become, I know they're becoming they've always been their biggest enemy, but it's like, you guys were just talking for talking's sake. It was 8 minutes, so no one really cared. Everyone was laughing at you.
What's that song? Why do you speak for the speakers?
No, big man thing. That's how they're coming, because
Why do you speak for the
if you
sake of
actually deep it,
speaking?
I know you've heard them speak about, they're gonna go through the season on undefeated, invincibles and that. Like, bro, we like, at what point do you have to say this is madness? Like, you can't do something 100 times and the result be the same, and you think, yeah, like, it's not changing. Every year we're gonna do this and that. It gets to the end of the season, we see what happens. Every year, we're gonna do this and that. We get to the end of the season, what happens? Every year we're gonna do this and that. It gets to the end of the season, what happens? You guys ain't good enough to sustain a long-lasting title challenge.
No squad depth. That's why when Saka goes missing, everything collapses.
When Martin doesn't play, it looks shaky. When
Odegaard, not Martinelli, by the way.
No, Martinelli. Forget about Martinelli. They got Martinelli. I slandered him, but he's been trying since then.
Trying isn't good enough. But anyway, when
he scored in their last game. He scored. Well, it was an own goal, but he scored in it. Bro, without Saka,
yeah,
they have nothing.
Yeah.
Like, it's so crazy. You're a one-man team, and you think your players are so good, and they're not. You got two. This is where I actually might go into.
You know, I'm there because we're actually here when the Man United podcast is just slating you lot because you lot lost.
This
Do
is
you know how funny that
bro,
is?
do you know what's crazy? Do you know what's crazy? This is when these are the arguments that make people say Saka's world class. Do you know what it is? No, like, Saka's a world class player because you can see, like, how well they function and flow when Saka's in the team. Like, even when Odegaard hasn't been there, hasn't been the same, but has been good enough.
Things are still going through him and you're getting chances.
Take bro off the team, and there's no vim. No one's on nothing, bro. You're waiting on fucking Gabriel Jesus. Got man converting religions, bro.
Who?
Gabriel Jesus, bro.
He's turning Muslim. A man called Jesus is turning Muslim.
He's got Christians trying to go to cut that. Let's go again. He's got Christians. Gabriel Jesus has got Christians trying to be Muslims, bro. They don't believe in Jesus no more. They don't believe in Jesus no more. Yeah? Do you know how crazy that is? Bro. They, like, bro. Bro.
This is what I needed Nate to do, because it was always me and I look like the hater.
Bro.
And can you hear how he's been talking for about a good 5-10 minutes?
Like,
just to them, man. I don't even need to speak.
Like, this is so blasphemous. Like, Lord forgive me. But if I was an Arsenal fan and my striker was called Jesus and Jesus, same difference, innit? And bro, make some miracles, man. Like,
Yeah,
you get
honestly, bro.
Turn water to wine, bro.
Turn water into goals, bro. Yeah.
But enough about them, man. Anyway, cool. So we got a few things to get into regarding our boys. Decent performance.
Yeah.
Decent result.
Great result.
And obviously we've got a few things like to look forward to now. Where do we start? Garnacho.
Yeah,
Can't lie.
People been dissing my boy, and it's like just.
I was one of them.
Just chill.
I was one of them.
I'm not
I won't lie.
I know what Jeje means. It means relax.
I was one of them. I was on this, like, he definitely has the potential and ability, but his decision making for me was poor, which is still kind of true. But he has the heart. You know what I'm saying? He has the heart. He hasn't got fair. If he misses an opportunity he's gonna take another shot. That's why I like him, innit? He's resilient. He's always gonna keep on bouncing back.
He doesn't cower down. Like,
So
yeah.
like you have to give it to him. As much as we want to say that his decision making ain't the best and all these things, the fact that he constantly tries, he doesn't let his head drop. He's always willing to take on his man. He's always willing to have the shot. Like you have to rate it, because games like the one he had on Sunday just goes to show.
Sunday or Saturday?
On Saturday,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Just goes to show, like, if he does hit his potential and if he does hit his ceiling and fulfills his potential, he can be a scary player, because in points of that game, he had these men on ice, like left, right. He started on the left as well, which was, I was a bit surprised that Ten Hag started him on the left over Rashford. Rashford started on the right. But I can't lie, it kind of made sense.
That's kind of how our goal came about.
Yeah, it kind of made sense. And Rashford, who doesn't usually play that well on the right, had a great game. And I think, we as fans need to big up our players a bit more. Like,
when they're doing well.
Especially when they're doing well. Because when they're not, we're so quick to get on their backs and say, oh, they're shit, they're not this, they're not. But bro, Rashford's been playing, like, if you actually deep it, Rashford's been playing well all season. The first couple games, he was a bit slow to warm up. But bro, he's like, I'm not even just talking about goals and assists. Like, his general gameplay has been good.
Yeah. Do you think he's going under the radar a bit then?
He is.
Yeah,
he is.
I agree with you.
He is. And I don't think until it gets to a point where he's bagging every week, that they're going to give him his flowers. But bro, he's, even from last season till now, Rashford, who didn't cross the ball, Rashford who didn't look up, like, he's passing so much better. His work off the ball. It
even in positions that he's in, like, but, he wants to receive the ball. And
like, you can see he's got a bit of confidence back. Like, his chest is high again. So hopefully he builds from this. And it
was the goal against Southampton, isn't it?
Probably.
He's kicked on since then.
He's kicked on since then. Yeah. But I hope that he doesn't hit a form of, like, no goals and assists, but he still manages to maintain the confidence and the actual level that he's playing at now. Because if it's easier to let your head drop and think you're playing shit if you don't get goals and assists, innit?
Yeah.
But I feel like what he's doing now, if he keeps on doing it, he's gonna have a great season. Bro, his crossing ability, even a cross for Garnacho's goal, and no one can say it's a fluke. We've seen him do that. Like, from the start of the season, we've seen him do that a few times. Like, even in the first half, he'd done it. Exactly the same ball to Garnacho as well. Obviously the keeper saved the shot. So you can see that this is something he's been practicing, this is something he's working on. And I feel like, obviously, Højlund's just come back into the team. But when Højlund, great goal. When Højlund warms up properly and Rashford's delivering those sort of balls, naughty. It's going to be naughty stuff. Højlund's, it's so mad. And I have to hold my hands up to you again. Zirkzee, I can't lie. He can't start over Højlund. He can't. At the same time, give him time.
I respect you for admitting it. Because we complain about it, but you've admitted it. Respect.
Obviously, still give him time in it. I'm not going to sit here and say shit in that, because I can still see where the good parts of his game.
Well, let me interrupt quickly. Sorry. For everyone that's now joining on this episode, previous episode, the argument was that Zirkzee's touch in certain places was bad. Obviously, Nate was saying give it time, which is right, but we've been giving him time and the touch hasn't changed,
given him enough
so,
time, and if anything, the time I've given him has
just showed
down in your point. Because he's been, like, Zirkzee should have 4 goals minimum.
This season, like, minimum. 100%.
Obviously, I don't know if it's a confidence thing, again. I think he's in the right position, innit? That's one thing.
He might just need that goal, like Rashford.
Bro, have some anger about you, bro. Slap the ball, bro. Stop trying to, you get me? Stop trying to, bro, slap it, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
100%.
Bro, be angry in that. Say, fuck this. Like, they're trying to rub you out, bro. Don't have it. Like,
they're making TikToks about him as well. I don't know if you've seen it, but yeah.
Let one off in the air, man. Show
going back to Garnacho,
man.
Like you said earlier, he didn't cower down. Like, when he misses, he's not like, he just wants to go again. It's like, not to take the piss, but he's kind of, I think he might be neurodivergent. Like, because, bro, do you know how special you have to be to not let something just get you down? And another thing as well, look at
who his role model is.
Yeah, but that's what I was about to say. Thank you, Nathan. God bless you, because I was about to speak about that.
Bro,
young Ronaldo used to make shit mistakes as well, you know, and then look at the player he became. So I'm so hopeful that Garnacho will be a world beater.
That ceiling. Do you know what it is? Just because we've seen so many new Ronaldos and new Messis.
And they flopped, even Federico Makeda.
Bro,
Neymar could have, but...
Hey, listen, I don't want to hear it. You see, Neymar's an amazing player. Neymar's a great player, but Neymar's a flop, bro. When he left Barcelona, Neymar's a flop.
I agree with you.
Neymar's, how old? 31, 32?
Yeah.
Bro's playing the same league as Ronaldo, who's 40, bro.
Yeah.
And Ronaldo only went there a couple years
2
ago.
years ago,
You
yeah,
get
yeah, yeah.
that. I love Neymar as a player and what he stands for in terms of like footballing ability, but Neymar's a flop still.
Yeah.
Nah.
Do you know what? I always say Gareth Bale had a better career than him.
He did.
He actually
He
did.
did. Yeah, he did.
Gareth Bale had
Gareth
a
Bale
better.
had a great career.
Yeah,
bro.
no.
Do you know what it is? It's just that it's just a bit unfortunate, Carl.
Real Madrid fans are not appreciative of him. That's just where it is.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
But not that I hear them, but you can do certain things to endear yourself to the fans. If you know the fans are always onto you about not speaking Spanish, I'm not saying conform and just start speaking Spanish all the time,
try.
but drop a couple in an interview. Drop a couple like hola amigo. You get me? Like hola,
Gracias.
like, you
Yeah.
get me? Like even if it's just the hellos and the thank yous, they'll be like, okay, you're trying a bit, innit?
Yeah.
So I guess yeah, man.
It's been bare like Ronaldo's, like you said, Neymar was supposed to be one. See Garnacho, he could end up being a flop. However, yeah, I think just off his ethos alone and his lack of fear, he always wants to do something.
Yeah,
I believe that's what
don't
will
get
help
twisted.
him.
I don't think he's going to be a flop. I think
No,
he's going to be
I
a very
know you
good,
don't, but yeah,
a good footballer. Like I just we stay away from the Ronaldo levels in hopes that they reach the Ronaldo levels and we can say, oh, rah, like I had hope, but I didn't think you'll get there.
Yeah,
Does that make
okay,
sense?
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So I don't want to put too much pressure on him. I don't want people to watch and say, you see these men, they're tweaking their fixtures. No, that's not what we're saying, innit?
Yeah.
But we see similarities in terms of not even the way they play football, more in terms of the personality. And that's the most important. Like,
100%.
if he actually deep Ronaldo as a person, cool. The ability, footballing ability is cool. But the reason why he's gotten where he is because of his mentality, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
So if the mentality holds weight in this situation, then we have to give it to Garnacho because he showed us that, you get me? He's shown us that, I believe in myself. Forget what you man say. And I feel like Anthony, Rashford could defo. Rashford's playing well now, but he could defo take a leaf out of Garnacho's book on block the noise, forget the noise. Like, you're here based on your ability, regardless of whatever we're saying, because it's so fucked. I'm here calling you shit, bro. Do you think I can kick the ball? You get me? I can't. And it's so mad. Like, as fans, we're hella critical, all of these things, but we can't. Maybe some man can, innit? But bro, we can't do what these men are doing, especially on a consistent basis, innit?
In front of that many fans.
In front
as well.
of that many people, innit? So it's a bit rich us sitting there calling these man shit and that. But at the same time, like, bro, like, pattern up, man. You know what I mean? Like,
You know, it is. We'll call you shit when the way you're playing is not where you should be playing. We know that this is you, but you're here.
yeah, don't
Just let
bro,
catch
don't
up
show
to
me you
each
can
other.
score 20 goals a season, then come back and score 3. Like, what am I gonna? Yeah, you're shit now,
Don't
bro.
bring me to a level you can't maintain or what the
No,
what
word,
the
yeah,
girls
yeah,
say.
yeah, word. Don't introduce me to a level you can't maintain.
Yeah.
I would advise you lot to do the podcast that if I didn't think he was qualified as well. If I spoke to you and you lot was just like some hooligans in the pub.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
The way you lot break things down, it interests me, and I'm not even really a football guy, so I can imagine if a player watched what you lot are saying, it would actually help them.
Yeah, obviously,
You're
like,
not just throwing, he's fucking shit.
yeah, I feel
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I feel like, yeah, we
as a
try to be as
like,
qualified
you know
as
what it is?
possible. Yeah,
Break
100%.
it down.
Yeah,
It's so mad. Like, we're here on a podcast. Everyone's giving their opinion, innit? It's so mad that like these days we can just throw our opinions out there and that. But bro, if you actually deep it, I call there's some shit players in it that are just like shit. Like, but their shit and everybody else's shit is completely different
yeah,
levels.
100%.
Like, and that's what I'm saying. The standards that we hold them to are the reason why we can call them shit. So we're not calling you shit in terms of your backstreet road shit. I'm calling you prem shit. You get me?
Yeah.
There's a difference. There's a difference in it. So we have to be a bit. It's hard being overly critical, but at the same time, it's like, I know you can do this.
you just gotta
like,
be honest about what we see.
yeah, like
that's,
I can't.
That's what we're trying to
and
do.
as a
really.
fan, especially as a fan of a team who's been so good to a certain point and now is up and down. Like, I can't be one of these people who I can't just have blind faith. I can't just say everything's amazing when it's not. You get me? I'm not them, man. Like, I'm real. Like, and people get onto me all the time. Oh, United stress you out. And they don't. Like, yeah, it's cool. They stress me out, but it's all within reason. Yeah. I have certain expectations, and I have certain expectations for my team, innit? So I'll be stressed when we don't hit them expectations. But bro, I'll be lying if I told you I expect us to win the league or the champion. Well, not even the Champions League. Maybe Europa League. Yeah, cool. We have a crack. But I'll be lying if I told you I expect us to win the Prem this season. Maybe even next season might be a bit of a stretch. However, my mind could change from now to the end of the season based on if we develop a serious style of play, the consistency. If we sign anybody who could take us to the next level in January. Like, so things change quickly in football. However, I don't think, we've been playing well for 2-3 games, we need to win the league. Like, bro, it's impractical, isn't it? So
But yeah, I feel like that's what qualifies us. The fact that we watch all the games as well.
Yeah,
and we try to look at it from an analytical point of view. Have you noticed that we'll be speaking about players, but things that they did not just with the ball, but off the ball as well. Like we really try.
And speaking about things off the ball, Mr. Diego Dallo again. Like last week, I was a couple weeks ago, I was slating him for
Positioning.
for his positioning, because as much like defensively, he could be better, but that's not what worries me. Is the well, it sounds contradictory, but it's when he attacks and he neglects his defensive duties. When he's in his defensive position, when he's in his defensive position to defend, I have no worries. It's when he's attacking, when you're meant to be defending, that's what pisses me off, innit? The first half of the match, I think the balance was a bit off. I can see he was told not to do that. To hold your position, to hold his position. And I think it kind of, obviously we're still progressing and making decent attacks, but it kind of held us back. In the second half, he didn't drift up high as he usually does. He kind of went into midfield to add an extra body. And I can't lie, that second half was all United. If we was a bit more clinical, this is the story of our lives. If it was a bit more clinical, 5-6. Garnacho could have scored a hat-trick by himself. Højlund had a couple good chances. Højlund, great finish. My boy Bruno, and this is the fine margins. This is the fine margins. People, like, if that didn't come off, people are gonna say, "Oh, why don't you just wait and look and see where he is?" But bro, when it comes off, you hold your hands up to it. It's a moment of genius, because bro, you see these things, you can't coach that into somebody. This is just pure instinctive ability. Like, do you get? So as much
it was against Brentford though. Let's put asterisks on that.
It was, but bro, Brentford gave us problems last season, bro.
100%.
Bro, don't you remember Brentford slapped us 4-0 2 seasons ago? Like, don't say it's only against. We are not in a position to say, it's only this, it's only that, because we've seen when it's only this and it's only that, what they do to us, bro. They move to us. So like, as much as we have to take, as much as they are looked at as a little opposition in us, bro, they can really come to Old Trafford and smoke. We've seen it. Like, and that's why I'm never honest. When I'm celebrating, I celebrate every win equally. No, that's a lie. Obviously, certain teams you celebrate more because obviously you can engage with their fans, innit? Like, if we beat Man City, I'm gonna be happy, but bro, I ain't gonna be screaming, like running down the road screaming, bro, who am I pissing off? Nobody, bro. If we beat Arsenal now, as much as you get me, if we beat Arsenal, I know my behaviour is going to piss people off. So I'm going to do it to the max. Most of my friends are Arsenal supporters. I live in London, bro. Most people I come across are Arsenal supporters. I know if United are playing Arsenal and United win, you don't want to see me. Like, you don't want to see. You don't want to see me. Vice versa. Same way, you know. So it's a bit different. You know what I mean? Like,
100%.
But apart from that, I can't say, it's just that, so we expect to win. Bro, that's what's driven half of our fans to the edge, bro. We expect to win this game because Crystal Palace, go to Crystal Palace, we lose 4-0. We expect to win this.
This is the thing though, yeah. I kind of hear what you're saying.
Do you know
I love the fact that we still expect.
No, I hear that. We are united. Like, don't get it twisted.
Like, historically, like, even though we're not the bad boy no more, fam, we ain't falling off yet.
Yeah, no, but
I mean, like,
and this is why it's weird, because don't get twisted. I wake up expecting us to win. However, in my heart, let me clarify. In my heart, I expect us to win. But when I break it down and think rationally, I know what I'm installed for. So I'm not in my heart thinking, no, we're going to win, and seeing us play shit and getting smacked. I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm not going to put myself through that unnecessary amount of stress when I know there's a possibility that shit can go left. I know that, cool, we are Manchester United. On our day, if we turn up and we're playing well, bro, very little teams can chat to us. We've seen it. FA Cup final. I know people are gonna say, FA Cup final, Man City were drunk, bro. Fuck all of that, bro. It was a final. They went to win the trophy. Like, if they won, they would have said we was drunk. You get me, bro? It's excuses, and we see how we played. We saw how we. Sorry, bad English. We saw how we played. So it's like, if we play to our highest level, no one can really chat to us, but that's the issue. We don't play to our highest level.
I was about to say, that doesn't happen.
And we don't even play to a good, like, even if we're not playing to our highest level, we don't play to a good enough level consistently, and that's our issue, bro.
Consistently, we are a team that's about a 6 out of 10, or even worse.
You are being generous, bro.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you're right. We are a 4 out of 10 club at the moment.
Like,
I'll tell you that.
And Shati, no, what I'll say, well, the right bang on 5. Shall I tell you why? Because literally sometimes good, sometimes shit. So either be we've played shit and we've won.
Yeah. We've been decent.
We've been like we've had a good spell in the game. Individuals have done their thing. We won. The whole performance hasn't necessarily been cohesive in it.
Yeah.
Or we've played shit, we've got smoked, or we've like you know what I'm saying. We play shit, and we've lost. Or is we've played well and we've lost. So
we couldn't convert.
Yeah, because we couldn't take our chances, or we played well, we drew because we couldn't take our chances.
Yeah, exactly.
So either way, there's always gonna be something we're not happy with. Like we mentioned this a few weeks ago. We just need to find that level of consistency. Then we'll be all right. That's our biggest issue. Like our issue ain't players. We got good players. Like
our defense was who was our defense? Who was our right back?
What? Oh no, normal.
Was it Mazraoui?
No, Mazraoui didn't start. Our right back was Dallo. Our left back was Evans and Martinez.
Yeah, Evans.
I can't lie. Sorry, I forgot about Evans. I need to big this guy up as well.
Yeah.
See, Johnny Evans. I did the last one, but again, it doesn't matter who you put next to Johnny Evans. He's compatible with everybody.
Yeah.
Like, what a player. What a guy. Like,
now, Johnny Evans, pick up yourself, man.
No, what a guy.
This is someone that... He used to play for our club. He moved around. He was at Leicester. He left Leicester and he was supposed to just train with us. Somehow he ended up getting a contract.
All our centre-backs didn't want to be fit. Got a contract. And last season, arguably, our best centre-back. This season, I'm still kind of pissed off with him about that penalty in the Carabao... Not Carabao, in the Community Shield. However,
he missed,
he more than missed. He lost his head. However, his performances have gotten him back in my good books, innit? So I can't lie.
Johnny Evans, when I found out he was playing at left back, I was a bit confused.
I was a bit skeptical, you know.
And I was like, what the
But
hell?
again, it goes to show you. But it just goes to show you that if you have the quality and you're ready to sacrifice yourself for the team, you get me?
Yeah,
like,
it works.
Good things happen, fam.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Because you can actually tell. Once he pulls on that jersey, I'm dying for this badge.
Yeah,
you get me?
100%.
And if we have more players with that sort of mentality, we'll be all right, man.
You know, I think has that mentality, and I saw it. Delict, and you know why?
Delict is a warrior.
So he had a head injury, like there was bare blood in his head, and he had to come off. Pissed about it. Yeah, Brentford get a corner. Now, from that corner, where Delict was supposed to be, he wasn't there. So Brentford have scored. The way this guy kicked, you see the kick?
Yeah,
I saw that and I thought...
I'm sure he even got booked for that, you know?
Maybe, I don't even remember. But as in, like, he was so livid, he just kicked something. And it's like, you know what? This reminds me of Man United of old.
Yeah, like there's some fire.
Yes, this is what I need from someone in my team. You're that passionate that you wasn't even on the pitch. You're so angry that the other team scored that you just lashed out at something.
But again...
It shows that you really care type of thing.
Sorry, again, yeah. Obviously, it's not his fault that they scored, and whatnot. It's a bit out there, but I kind of put the blame on our medical stuff, you know.
Yeah,
because bro, a man's head, his head's split open, is bleeding. Like 5 minutes before you just send him back onto the pitch, bro. Wrap him up properly, bro. Little things like that are so unavoidable. Cause say if we didn't get back into the game,
then we
would have lost on some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like so, it's like little things like. I hear it. The quick, and this is what's fucked. In life, you think, the quick and easy solution is the best way. But you'll do the quick and easy solution 5-6 times rather than just doing the long one once and being good.
Yeah.
Like, you just have to find your balance, innit? But, again, from what I saw on the weekend, I ain't got no complaints, innit? Obviously, we can start a bit better. Other than that, I can't lie, it's been a pretty solid weekend, you know.
Yeah, no, it was. Especially just Arsenal losing after Man United winning was
and
I was on a ship on the sea when that happened, by the way.
And big up Ten Hag, Ten Hag's his tactics for that game, spot on. Especially second half where you saw in the first, we was playing all right, but we just couldn't fully dominate them. In the second half, bringing Dallo into midfield, he made a couple other tweaks, and bro. Like, that's the most comfortable I've felt watching United in a long time.
Dallo could be a 6, you know.
Cool, we're taking it a bit far, but we're taking it a bit far.
They're saying he could play in that position, you know.
Calm down, we're taking it a bit far.
Fair enough.
Just before we wrap stuff up, I want to ask you a question.
Go on.
Paul Pogba.
What about him?
January, if he's allowed to
play football.
He's allowed to play football from. Let me start that again. Cool. Just before we wrap up here, I got a question for you. Yeah, purely hypothetical.
Go on.
Paul Pogba, obviously, you know he's come off his ban. The word on the street is that Juve are due to terminate his contract, innit?
Yeah.
Obviously, we saw Paul Pogba at United for a few years. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. However, the infrastructure and the team around him wasn't the best at the time, innit? So you could half excuse his inconsistent performances. But in that same period, the only player you can actually say who's been super consistent is Bruno.
Okay, yeah.
Literally, other than that, everyone's a bit hit and miss. Rashford's has his moments. Get me? Everyone else has been hit and miss. Cool. So my question to you is, in January, if Paul Pogba is a free agent,
is he allowed to play in January?
He's allowed to play from March. He's allowed to train from January.
Okay.
So if he's in January, if we are in a strong position in the league, we're still in all cup competitions. Obviously, FA Cup starts in Jan, so we have to wait for that. But if we're still in all competitions and our season looks like it could progress further, would you re-sign Paul Pogba as an additional midfielder, knowing his qualities, knowing what he brings to the game, and knowing that this could be a good for Manu to watch and learn? A good person for Kobe to watch and learn for certain aspects of his game. Like, would you bring him back? Or would you say his time at United is done? You never want to see him in the United shirt again.
You know what? Yeah, I don't want him back. That's not because of his footballing ability.
Mm-hmm.
I like him. I think it's more so from how things ended last time.
Yeah,
I feel like, as great as he is, the fans have. It's probably like a stain on him as well.
Yeah,
like,
he's lost the fans. Yeah,
and this is the thing. Yeah, is he gonna play for the badge now?
And that's the thing. Point? So,
this is not even about him.
No, 100%. And I hear him. Like, the fans have. I get, obviously, there's certain. He'll probably say himself. There's certain things he probably could have done better as well. But the fans genuinely dislike him.
They try to rub him out.
Like they
one of the best players.
Like, they genuinely dislike him, innit? So as much as I feel like it could be a good idea, I just don't think
he wouldn't play for the back. And fam, this is another thing. Yeah, he was beefing Mourinho at one stage. You think he won't beef Ten Hag? Like, as in, like, bro, and I'm not saying, when I'm saying this,
he was beefing Mourinho kind of over different reasons. He was on this, I come back from the World Cup and Mourinho didn't even congratulate me. Like,
yeah, I hear that, but
it's just little things like that.
My point is, though, I'm not even saying it's his fault. I'm saying that some managers, like, some people are just a bit thingy, and someone will look at it and say, "Who do you think you are?"
But do you know,
and it'll give you that energy. Bro.
As much as Ten Hag
will try that.
As much as Ten Hag gets stick here, bro, I don't think he's as like
he's not
as controlling and crazy as people make him out to be in terms of, bro, especially with the Sancho thing. This pisses me off so much. Like, I read comments all the time. These little kids, bro, who don't know nothing, just talking shit. Bro. Like, you can't go against the bro, regardless of however you feel. You can't publicly go against the boss, bro. If you feel like, he's chatting shit, knuckle down, bro. Come show him, like, you get me. Show him that. Speak to him privately, and then cool. Sancho, let me not bro.
Sancho. Spoke about him earlier.
Yeah,
like, we don't even need to speak about him, bro.
Like, from the Sancho situation, is giving people leverage to say, like, he's not a good manager, Carl. Look how the way he dealt with that situation. Yeah. But bro, he dealt with that situation in a very good manner. If he actually want to deep it, bro, the season is cut. If you want to deep it, start the season before. The season before, he gave him bare time to go away. He gave him bare time to cool your head, get right, come back. You got right, you came back. It weren't looking right. I told you, this is why he's not in the squad. Instead of you knuckling down and thinking, he's half giving me a chance here. Let me show him that, like, the faith you've put in me, I'll repay you, like, sort of vibes. You know, a man said, "No, you're chatting shit." And since then, what has he done? People want to say, he took Dortmund to the final. No, he didn't score no goals. What has he done? People want to say he's playing well for Chelsea. Cool, he's got an assist. The assists he's got, bro, I got one leg. I could get those assists as well. He made 3 straight passes.
This is when we start sounding not as football analysts, but
I'm not even.
That's when we start.
I'm not even.
I could do what Sancho did with one leg.
No, bro. The 3 assists.
My grandma could have done that.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
The 3 assists, that Sancho has got for Chelsea, bro, are straight passes, bro. One of them was even a 2-yard pass, bro.
Do you know what one was a good one though? The one, even though my man made it himself, and Cuckoo, it was a good pass to him.
It was, but again, it's not a hard pass. You haven't beat nobody. You haven't beat nobody and put. You get me? Like you've given him a good pass in a decent area, and
Cuckoo
he's
did the work though.
and Cuckoo's done the work. Arguably, if it was somebody else, he doesn't score.
Yeah, Nicholas Jackson.
You get me?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, cool. I hear. My thing is, like, we saw against Liverpool. When it matters, he can't, bro. He didn't beat Trent once.
Yeah.
Trent is not fast, bro.
Yeah.
Trent, the same Trent that everyone says is a media defender. Bro's just doing body feints on body feints on body feints. Like, bro, like, let's be real. Who's got the bad end of the deal here? Chelsea or United? Because not United. The person who would have been competing with Sancho has scored 5 goals already this season.
Yeah.
Do you get? Yeah. Like, bro, I want Sancho to do well, bro. If he comes back to United and balls out, I'll be happy, bro. But it's too far gone. And the agenda on it's Ten Hag's fault is what's pissing me off. Because it's not Ten Hag's fault. Sancho was given every opportunity to show that you can make the grade here. And hey, if we actually want to be analytical here, bro, he was meeting before Ten Hag even came to United, bro. His first season, he didn't pull up trees.
You're right.
You get me, bro?
Season, I remember.
Bro, like everything is agenda fueled, isn't it? So
I remember even the 007 thing it started with Sancho. You're right.
The agenda thing. Everyone wants to run the agenda. We're the biggest club. We're the biggest club in the country, and arguably the biggest club in the world, maybe behind Real Madrid, innit?
Yeah.
So everything that runs for our club, whether it's players, whether it's managers, actual footballing stuff, people are gonna have so much to say. People are gonna have so much shit to say.
Sorry, but I'm thinking about that graphic that Sky Germany put up with the 007 for Sancho. That's brave.
Like, bro,
they had him in a tuxedo.
Like, do you know what it is? Bro, Sanchez from the fam. Sanchez from South, bro. I want him to do well. Like, don't get twisted. I'm not just here rubbing out. Like, bro, I've seen what you can do, and you are not the same guy, bro. So nobody tell me that we United we haven't lost out, bro. He wouldn't have made a difference to what's going on this season.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Do you get it? But anyway, I just want to leave it on that point, innit? But yeah, man.
Before you got the West Ham weekend predictions.
You got West Ham on the weekend?
Yeah, we do. You know, on my birthday.
Fucking hell.
Manchester United. This is a PSA. Please don't ruin my day. Please don't ruin my day.
Are we at home or away?
No, we're away. We're in London.
We're in London Stadium?
Yeah. West Ham United. Hopefully, West Ham got touched on the weekend, you know.
West Ham been getting touched.
And Kudus lost his head. West Ham, do you know what it is? West Ham have all the gear, no idea. They got amazing players, and their manager is proven to be a fraud, though. I don't know why they're still trying to. He got fired from Real Madrid before he even started. He had to do something stupid to Spain. Then the Spain people even fucked him off as well. Then he went to Wolves, didn't really do much. Gary O'Neill came and made you look like a goat. And now you're flopping at West Ham with essentially a better squad than David Moyes had.
Moyes ever had.
The same David Moyes that people were telling him that. Come on, man, like make it make sense, bro. But hopefully we put up another decent performance. We get a win. I think we'll win 3-1.
No Kudus, I just clocked.
Yeah, no Kudus as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, Wan-Bissaka homecoming. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know how it'll go, man.
It should be. I think we'll win, innit? I'm saying we're gonna win because it's my birthday, innit? And I don't want them to kill my vibe. So
no, I don't doubt
United.
Win.
Yeah.
West Ham, like you said, West Ham ain't been great. It's just that Man United just need to put them to the sword.
But that's the thing. United always face teams that haven't been great. Then we make them great. So let's just pray that everything just goes according to plan. Yeah, man. But thanks for tuning in. Thank you to another episode of Peckham Reds. Again, I'm Nate.
I'm Len. Happy that Arsenal lost. Sorry, let me just add that.
And don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Wow.
No, we got there at the end.